Hey guys, yes, it's me again. With the big break that I took over the month of December, I guess with the stress being, raised up and not having so much stress on me now, it's letting the creative juices flow, or should I say they're starting to trickle out again. Um, I do still have questions about the Idaho 4 case, which, I mean, obviously many people do. And I do listen to the different interviews and reports and other creators, and I try to take in what they're saying, and I try to let myself hear when, like, Jack D's reputation is being brought up in question now. The fact that the white car is missing and they're hunting for it, all the different um, videos that are coming out. But my main question, and I can't help it, I'm not trying to point fingers, I'm not trying to accuse anybody specifically, but I just cannot get off of the fact that law enforcement cleared the only two people who were around these four students. They cleared these two women so quickly. What, within the first week, within the first few days? I just have, if they came in at around 1:15, Dylan and Bethany came in around 1:15, and the other four came in between 1:30 and 1:45. First of all, did they all go to sleep at the same time? Was Bethany and Dylan asleep before the other four came in? If not, were they, was Bethany and Dylan awake when the other four showed up? If so, then they all had to have went to sleep before 2 o'clock, correct? So, if Bethany and Dylan went to sleep at least by 2 o'clock and didn't wake up until around 10, 10:30, 11 o'clock the next morning, that means they got, what, almost 10, 11 hours of sleep. I don't get how they could sleep through it. We heard from an older roommate that used to live in that house, and she said that sound carries in that house. If somebody walked up the steps, if somebody talked on a separate floor, you could hear it no matter where you were at. How did these two women sleep through a heinous act like was committed without ever hearing anything? Did by chance they bring somebody home with them that maybe committed this act? And if so, and they were scared to say any, or even if, listen, put it this way, if it wasn't anybody they brought in and they didn't have any part in it, and it was somebody else and they heard it but was scared and stayed hidden, wouldn't you have thought that when it was over and done with, they would have gotten up and called 911? Even people who are in the middle of a heinous act like that have been known to take their cell phone and dial 911 while it's going on. So the least you could expect would be for one of them to have called 911 if they heard what was going on and waited until whoever it was left. But they didn't. Evidently, they laid down, went to sleep, woke up however many hours later, and instead of calling 911, they called friends over. Second question, guys. Who shut the dog in the other room? That dog, there's video footage of it running loose through the house, running outside. It looks to be a very friendly dog. I don't think that they were in the habit of locking the dog up in a spare bedroom just because somebody was there. So who put the dog in the bedroom? It had to have been after Maddie and Kylie got home because remember, her sister says that they took the dog out to go potty before they went to bed. So who shut the dog in that bedroom or that room, whatever it was? Makes you wonder, did maybe Xana and Ethan bring somebody home with them and something went haywire? But I still can't believe that the two survivors slept through an attack like that. Please help me out on this, guys. I can't seem to get past this. How did law enforcement clear those two women so quickly and they've never went back? And on top of that, where has Bethany and Dylan been? They've not been out talking to anyone. They've not talked to the news. As far as we know, there's been no other story except we slept through it all. That's one of them got a tattoo. That's all we know. Why are they staying hidden? Why are they staying quiet? You would think that they would want the world to know what happened or what part they know about what happened. You would think they would want the world, or that they would want whoever did this to be caught. But yet they're staying quiet as a mouse, almost like they're in protective custody. Nobody's heard nor seen them. Nobody in their families have come out. Is there something more going on? Did they really not sleep through it all? Do they know more? Did they witness anything that we have not been told? If you all know any of the answers to this, please let me know, because this one is just boggling my mind, and I really would love some answers. Leave your answers in the comments, or comment on it, whatever. Just tell me what you know, because I can't get past the fact that they were cleared so quickly when they were the last ones in the house with these four people. Say prayers for everybody, guys.